Hi, welcome to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be doing my first summer makeup look of the season. I recently got back from vacation, so I'm a little bit tan. I'm not super tan yet, but like I have a little bit of a base tan. Plus, it's been so nice where I live and sunny and warm that I'm just like in the summer mood. Like right now, to me, it's summertime. So I wanted to do this makeup look for you today. Let's get into it. Starting out, I'm gonna pull my hair back, of course, just to get it out of my face. I'm just using a clip. First thing I'm gonna do today is just moisturize because my skin's feeling a little bit dry. So I'm gonna use the Bubble Power Wave Moisturizer to start. For this makeup look specifically, and just I guess in general during the summer, I don't usually do very full coverage makeup. I do like to let like my natural skin shine through, and I do kind of start to get freckles and stuff on my face when I've been out in the sun, so I do like to let that, you know, show on my skin. So I tend to go for products that are a lot more light coverage and then work up from there. So for complexion, I will be using the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Lotion. I don't know what shade this is. 903 Medium Glow. And I just put this all over my face as like the base of my makeup. This is basically going to be like my foundation. I won't put anything else over top of this. I know some people use this product more as like a primer, but this is going to be like the main part of my look. So I kind of just blend it out with my finger just a little bit to kind of spread it out, and then I take this Refi Beauty brush and I'm going to use this side and just start blending that into my skin. I've been loving this specific makeup look a lot. I did this a lot while I was on vacation too, just as like an everyday makeup, and it just looked so pretty on the skin, and it was very soft and lightweight, which I really liked because I was out in the sun a lot too. And I didn't want anything too heavy. That product just basically gives my skin a nice little glow, but it doesn't really have any coverage. So when my skin is breaking out or I have like red spots kind of like I do now, I use my concealer to cover those up. And today I'm using the Makeup by Mario concealer. This is the Surreal Skin Awakening Concealer. So I put this on like any acne or like redness that I have. Just a little bit. This stuff goes a long way. And then I also use it like under my under eyes and then a little bit on my nose. And then this is kind of like the product that gives me the coverage that I want, but I don't put it on my whole face, so it just makes it a little bit lighter. And I'm using my normal concealer brush to blend this out. This product is seriously so smooth. It's so great. This is like my new favorite concealer of all time. I am like mad at myself that I didn't try it before because it's been out for a while and I just never tried it or had any interest in buying it. And then one day I was randomly like, okay, I want to try this. And it changed my makeup, honestly. It's so nice. It's so smooth, and like the color just matches my skin really well, which I love that about it. Like the undertones and everything. So honestly, if you can find a shade that matches your skin, I really cannot recommend this concealer enough. I also did want to go in with this Palladio under eye brightener. Typically I would put this on first, then my concealer, but I forgot. So I'm going to just go in with this over top of the concealer. I've done this before. It's not ideal. I like it better under the concealer, but it does work if you put it over too. So I'm going to take some of that on my finger and just blend that on my under eye with the concealer that I just put on. Now to add some color back to my face, I'm taking this Say cream bronzer in the shade, I don't know because it's all worn off. I'll link it down below though. But I'm taking this and going in with this e.l.f. Duo complexion brush. I'm taking the big side first to use that for like the outside of my face, and I'm just blending this out. This is one of my favorite bronzers, especially in the summer. It's just a really nice shade and it blends so smoothly. And I like how much product you get. I've had this for a long time and I'm still like not even close to being out of it. So you get a lot, I feel like, which I like. But I'm just basically blending that all around my face. And then whatever I have left over on the brush, I'll just run that on my jawline just to kind of like snatch that a little bit. And I do want to put some on my eyelids, so I'm just adding a little bit there, bringing it up towards my temple. And then I'm going to take the small side and contour my nose just a little bit, still bringing that up into the inner corner of my eye to connect everything together. This makeup look is primarily all going to be cream products because that is what works best with my skin, especially in the summer. I love cream products, so yeah, I don't think I'm using powder at all, really, now that I think about it. But anyway, I'm going in with blush now. And for this look, I just like to use whatever very bright summery blush that I do have. One of my favorites for the summer is this Fenty Beauty Cream Blush in the shade Petal Poppin'. It's just a bright pink and it's also like shimmery. You can't really tell on the camera, but it is like a shimmery blush, which I love. So I'm taking this blush brush here and I'm just going in with that and applying it to my cheeks. I do kind of bring it up under my under eye just a little bit so that it's not like white and then pink. Just kind of helps blend it all together. And then I do add some to my nose as well. Now for highlighter, I do like the highlighter to be kind of intense with this look, so I'm taking this Anastasia Liquid Glow liquid highlighter and I'm putting a little bit of it on the back of my hand. And I just kind of like rub that out a little bit to disperse the product. And I take my highlighter brush, dip into that, but with this, I mainly focus it on the very high points of my face. Like right here under like my eye on the highest part of my cheekbone. So I don't put it all over my cheeks, I keep it focused right here because that's going to make my face look the most lifted. And then I do put some on my brow bone. And then I do the same thing on the other side. And then I always add it to my nose too. And a little bit on the upper lip. That's really it for the complexion. I don't use a ton of products. I like to keep it very like hydrated and glowy, but very minimal so that it's still very soft on the skin. Now I'm going to go in to the eyes and I'm going to start with brow gel. I'm not going to fill in my brows. I'm just going to use brow gel to set them. So I'm taking NYX the brow glue and running that through my brows. Moving on to lashes, I'm going to curl my lashes really quick first. Sometimes with this makeup look, I will wear mascara, sometimes I won't. Today, I am not going to wear any mascara. What I'm going to do instead is use the same NYX the brow glue, and I'm just going to run that through my lashes so that they'll stay in place. Last up we have lips, and for the lip combo, I keep it super simple. What I like to do is take a lip liner that matches really close with my natural lip color. So today I'm going in with the NYX lip liner lip stain in the shade Cuff Me. It's just like a pinky nude color, but it matches really good with my natural lip color. So I take this and I start to overline my lips, and my ring light is like freaking out right now, so don't know what's going on with that, but anyway. What I do is I overline my lips with it. I mainly focus it on like the middle part of my top and bottom lip and then go from there. So I'm going to start by outlining that first. And my dog just came in here, so you might hear him breathing. once the lip liner is on, I just take a clear gloss and put that over top. So I'm going to use this e.l.f. Squeeze Me Lip Balm. This is in the Vanilla Frosting shade. Alright, and that completes my summer makeup look. Like I said at the beginning, I do like to keep the complexion very light and soft because I do like my natural skin to kind of show through as well. And sometimes I will wear mascara if I want a little bit more drama on the eyes, but today I was just feeling the brow gel. And if you curl your lashes really good and then you put in like a really strong hold brow gel that's just clear, it will hold your eyelashes in place, I would say, pretty well throughout the day. It's kind of like a temporary lash lift is what I say, but I really like that, especially during the summer, and then you don't have to deal with mascara, especially if you're going swimming or something. It just like makes it so much easier. Or if you're sweating too, or going somewhere where you're gonna cry, like a wedding, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, this is my first little summer makeup look. I hope you guys enjoy. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!